Hey guys, thanks for stopping by my channel. It's FashionBeautyBri. I just wanted to come in and do a quick first impressions and show and tell of the Color Me Fuchsia brush set. And this is from a site called Coastal Scents. Now when I first saw these brushes, I really fell in love with them mostly because the bristles are pink. And I recently also purchased a Sedona lace brush, well, not a brush set, but I did purchase two of the Sedona lace brushes, and they were from the Midnight Lace collection. And when I saw these really reminded me of the Sedona lace ones. So I picked them up. They were on sale for $9.99 at the time, and they did take about let me see, I think they took 2 weeks to get to me. I do live in Canada, and I believe Coastal Scents is based in US. Now, when they came to me, they were packaged in this plastic wrap, but they were also in, you know, the regular bubble wrap. And then the brushes were inside the package, and they were covered in the plastic, and then they were actually sitting in the little case here. Now the case is really small. It does have Coastal Scents label on the very front here, and when you open it up, of course, you find the brushes. So this little set here comes with 5 brushes. Now the brushes that come in here is the detailer brush, which is this really small one right here. Now when I first saw this, I thought this was gonna be something that I can like go in the inner corners of my eyes with, but it looks more like a brush that you could do liner with. And this one doesn't really have much of the pink coloring on it, I guess because it is so small and there really isn't that much bristle on it. And on the brush, it doesn't have any numbers or anything, but it does just have the Coastal Scents labeling on it. The second brush that came in the set is the concealer brush, and this one is small as well, same Coastal Scents labeling, and it's your typical concealer brush. It just comes up into a point. It almost favors the traditional foundation brushes, but it's just a little bit smaller. And you can see here that this one does have the pink bristles in and fades into a nice black color at the tips. And the third brush that comes in this set is actually the blender brush. So as you can see, it's your typical blender brush. It's very small, and it does have the fluffy kind of domed tapered kind of a look, but this one is not very tapered. It's more just fluffy and short. And I can show you this one in comparison to my Sedona lace one. Now this one is the Sedona lace 863 brush, and you can see it's quite a bit of a difference in size here. This Sedona lace one is quite taller, and you can see the Coastal Scents one is very, very small. There's that much of a difference here. That looks to be about 2 inches. The other difference between the two brushes here is you can see that the Sedona lace one is very tapered at the base and then fluffs out at the tips, while this one, as I said, is shorter. It's not as much tapered as the Sedona lace brush at the base here. The next brush that came in this set is actually the eyeshadow brush. So this is like your typical eyeshadow brush, and it does have quite a bit of a fluff to it. You can see the pink detailing on it. The brushes, I must say, are very, very soft. These don't look like the brushes that are going to be very prickly and, you know, poke you when you're trying to apply any eyeshadow or product on your face. And I have not yet used them, so I can't really give proper detailing of, you know, how they perform after they're washed and all of that, but I will come back and do an update about that after I have actually washed and used them a little bit. The final brush that came in the set is actually the powder brush. So here it is. It's a nice big fluffy brush, and again, this one is soft as well. I can also say that it's pretty dense. What I can say is it falls in the middle. It's not too dense and it's not too fluffy. I think this is the perfect amount, and I do plan to use this brush for applying powder, just because I think it might be too big to be a blusher. And this brush, compared to my Sedona Lace 928 brush, here it is also very small. You can see the difference here. It's not as much of a difference as the other two brushes that I showed you, the blending brushes, but it is quite a difference as well. I do find that they are almost like those brushes that you get like when you're first starting into makeup and you don't know what kind of brushes to buy, that kind of a thing. The handles do not feel very sturdy. You know, when you hold like Sigma brushes or even these brushes, you can feel they have some weight to them. You know, they're actually going to be sturdy and they're going to hold up you know, for quite some time. These ones do not have that much weight to them. Now, when comparing these brushes to something more drugstore related, I also do have quite a few Sonia Kashuk brushes, which I do like, and they also don't compare in size to the Sonia Kashuk brushes. So as you can see here, they are fairly smaller. Now on the website they don't say that they are travel brushes, but I would say that these are travel brushes just because of the size of them. So that's it for my review today. I will come back and possibly do a demo and a final update on these brushes and how they hold up. So thanks for stopping by my channel to take a look at these Color Me Fuchsia brushes. If you have any other questions regarding the brushes, just let me know and I will answer it down below in the description bar.